I think that depending on how familiar they are as an individual with each different
imagine they've got no experience, but they just really
no experience whatsoever. Well, hopefully, if they can swim or not swim. I mean, I've had some mates more recently that are similar age to me that have kind of taken up or decided to do, they want to do triathlons, and they've no word of a lie had to go back and have swimming lessons just to do it. So depending on what kind of level of swimming you're at, I'd say don't be scared of going back and having swimming lessons, and some local clubs will facilitate those for kind of more mature students, if you like to. And it's about the endurance is slowly building up. At the start, you don't need to be ambitious about how fast or how quickly you're doing these things. It's just about within your ability, slowly clocking it up. And then once you've got that kind of base level, then thinking a bit more about changing the intensities and training loads and things like that.
Interesting. And then let's flip to the advanced end of the spectrum. What really determines the top? What separates the top of the pack from the back end of the pack? Say, like when you get to the top end, so like you get to elite performance.
Yeah, then I think it's as much about your mindset and competitive edge as it is to do with your training. Because sure, there's a lot of people out there have got maybe similar physical attributes, but it's about making sure that you pick up and enhance yours to then compete and also have that competitive edge when you step out on race day. And I mean, for me, and I'm sure for many other age group triathlete athletes, it's about balancing the training with working life as well.
Interesting.
And to be honest with you, it's a complete balancing act, and training is certainly not perfect, but with experience, that's something that you learn how to manage and develop and go with the flow a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. The optimalized program rather than the perfect program type of
for sure. We've all got, I mean, even I've got a perfect program written out on a spreadsheet, but very rarely do I ever have a perfect week.
It's interesting. It's a really good point. It's a really good point. And there's even that's, I kind of make that clear. It's kind of, I think I see this a lot with a lot of our members and people I've worked with in the past, is that they get so bogged down in trying to make their training perfect. And even at the elite level, it doesn't happen, does it? It's like this idea about kind of just making sure that you get the bulk of the work done without kind of, it shouldn't be detrimental to the whole program if you don't complete every single session. Like, it's about like taking a bit more of a long-term view on it.